Hello everyone, this is Doreen from Privies and Prims and welcome to my floss tube. My channel is about mostly cross stitch and punch needle, and today I'm going to show you both. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for all my new subscribers. Thanks for coming over, and thanks to all those that are returning. I appreciate each of you. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and we're going to get right into it today. So I have lots of things to show you here. Some things on my last floss tube I showed gifts that I had gotten from my retreat, and I forgot a couple things, so I don't want to neglect showing those. Someone gave me these floss tags. They're really nice cardboard ones, all different things, and you can write notes on them with this floss ring. And Rags to Stitches USA is Lorraine, and she has a YouTube channel, a floss tube channel. And she gave me this, so a little pin cushion. So I'll show that there. If it is not in focus, it is Rags to Stitches USA on Instagram and flosstube. So check her out. And so I didn't, and my little pumpkin. I think Lillian made this. And I didn't show it before because I already had it in my display in my living room. So it's a little crocheted pumpkin, and it's just a perfect prim, rusty orange, super cute. And I put it right away on my display. So thank you. I think it was Lillian. If not, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I got so much stuff and I can't remember who gave what, but I think that was from Lillian. Okay, I have a couple finishes here, fully finished. So I'm going to show you. The first one is, this is Lori Rippey, and it is Homespun Prims by Lori. And there's the pattern. You can look her up online. She has a website. And I wasn't sure how I was going to finish this. I was going to try to come up with something really creative, like I usually try to do. And I ended up just finishing as a pillow. Both of my finishes today are just done as pillows. So this is my fully finished. I didn't stuff it real thick. It's, it's not real firm. I have an idea of where I'm going to put this. It's going to be in the, I showed you a half basket a few floss tubes ago that I got at a antique mall. And I think I'm going to put it in that. So on the back, I always cut a slit here to stuff it. I don't go on the seam. And then I just took a piece, this is flannel, and I just took a piece of the flannel and whip stitched it on and then put my label on here. Now, if anyone is interested in these labels, they do not come dark like that. They come bright white, and I coffee stained mine. And this is, let me show you her information. This is the information. She is on Etsy, so you can find her there. Mine are the iron-on ones, and they come in a strip. It's a little cheaper to get them in a strip, and then you cut them yourself. And like I said, they are iron-on, and you have to select each of those options. So I think somebody got some after I recommended them, and they weren't iron-on. So you have to make sure that you select that option. And it says heavy iron-on 15-second application. And again, these are coffee stained. I just dunked them in coffee and then laid them out on a piece of tin foil on a cookie sheet because I don't like things bright white. So I'm about to order some more of those because I need some more. So that, again, is my finish. Now, these little charms right here, the leaf and the pumpkin, were given to me at the retreat. And the pumpkin was bright orange and the leaf was bright gold. And what I did to prim them up is took some brown paint, burnt umber, and I just brushed it on there and then dabbed it with a tissue. And it took some of it off, but not all of it. So it left it so it can be a little more prim looking. And then I just put them on with a rusty safety pin. So that's a quick, easy finish. And then my next one, I'm a little ahead of schedule here because I just felt like doing this one. I wanted something really quick, and I knew it would be. So this, I think I showed this on my last one as a finish, but it wasn't fully finished. Country Rustic Primitives Give Thanks Pillow Tuck. And she is also on Etsy. Super quick stitch. And this is my finish for this one. Again, just a simple pillow, no trim or anything. I just put some old buttons on it with a rusty safety pin. And same thing on the back as I did the other one. This is darker fabric than what it looks like on there. It's really like a rusty reddish orange. And this is stuffed with sawdust. This one is stuffed with fiberfill, and this one is stuffed with sawdust. So this is just going to go on my display. I love it. It's so prim and so simple and quick. So check her out if you like that style. All right, next I'll show you a little bit of haul that I got. And these are some trims that I got. Now, you've seen this before. I've used this before, and I just ordered more of it. And it is like $1.50 for a package, I think, for a yard. And I think I got 3 yards because I know I'll use it a lot. So these are showing really bright on there. They're much toned down prim colors. The red is darker. It's not bright red. And that's an olive green. And so that's the mini pom-pom. They are from Purple Paper Mountain on Etsy. So check out her stuff. She has fantastic prices. And then I always get a little freebie pack when I order from her. And she sent me these trims, just little sample ones. So you can try them out. This one is like a dark red burgundy. This is the olive green that I love. And then this one is almost like a flesh tan. It's almost like a pinkish tan. So those very, very reasonable, like I said. I think her shipping is flat rate. I'm not sure. But I think if you order $35 worth, you get free shipping. Don't quote me on that, but check into it on her Etsy shop. Okay, then I went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and I have this thing in my mind I wanted to try to make. I've seen it when I started looking it up. I thought it was just an orc container. But then when I started looking it up, I've seen it also called a thread catcher. And I was thinking either to make the triangle one that kind of has then foldovers with buttons at each triangle, or the square one that's like a dish, just real shallow, and then they just bunch the corners and stitch them. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to make, but I found this cute fabric at Hobby Lobby. They did not have it on the bolt. They only had it as a fat quarter, and you can see it's what, $1.59. So I don't think those are included when they have the fabric on sale, but I thought it was really cute. And you know what? I may never make it, but it's in my head. I want to make it. So I was thinking that I could name days like Sewing Sunday or Finish Friday. And that would, because there's things I want to make that are actually sewing and not like stitching by hand. But I keep putting them off because I don't really want to do them. Like I want them and I want to make them, but I don't really want to. I'm not like motivated to do it. So today would have been a Sewing Sunday, and I guess I did sew because I sewed by machine to do my finishes, but not exactly like I was thinking to do something like this of like the thread catcher. So I don't know if any of you do those things. So leave me a comment if you do that. Like you have certain days to do other crafts. Like I was watching Sew Tattered, and oh, I need to write that down because I need to mention and put you a link in there. So Tattered, it's SEW, and she was showing that she's doing like some wool things, and she's calling it Wool Wednesday. And I thought, well, maybe I'll start that because there's so many things that I want to make, and I just keep stitching, and I put the other stuff off, and then it never gets done. So I might start doing that, but don't hold me to it because there's a good chance I won't. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you do any of that, the Finish Friday or Sewing Sunday or Woolly Wednesday. And there is actually a hashtag for Wool Wednesday, but it's a lot of things like animals and things like that. It's not like a wool applique. But if you want to see some cool wool applique, look up on Instagram for the hashtag primitive wool applique. And there are some really nice things on there, and I do follow that hashtag. So this is my whip. I have one whip, and this is, I can't show the pattern because, as I said before, it's a gift, but this is Teresa Kogut Happy House, and this is what I've gotten done so far. I've gotten all of the border done, and I don't think I have any mistakes. So now it's time to start moving in and stitching some of the, what do they call them? You know, the little, shout it out to me, tell me. The little, I want to say vignettes, but it's not a vignette. You know, the little things that are all over the place. I don't know. It'll come to me. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But it's time to start stitching those. And it does have a very large house in the pattern. So another thing I bought for haul is a t-shirt. At Hobby Lobby, it's just a Comfort Colors t-shirt. It's that primitive blue. It's like a washed out color. I probably should have got long sleeves, but I got short sleeves. I have a Silhouette Cameo vinyl cutter. And what I'm going to try to do is, I went on yesterday and looked up some cross-stitch graphics. And what I'm going to try to do is cut out a graphic and then stencil it with paint onto the shirt instead of vinyl. And so I'm going to see how that works. But I'll probably try it on a scrap of fabric before I try it on this. But that's a new thing I may try. Well, I am going to try it. I just don't know how successful it will be. I've done the vinyl heat transfer before, but instead of the vinyl, I'd rather have it actually painted on, like stenciled. So another thing I wanted to talk about, a couple of floss tubes ago, I showed you I got this at Dollar Tree. Well, I tried to use it the other day. There's no locking mechanism. So you set it, but then when you try to do your circle, it moves like this. And then you don't get a perfect circle. So I don't know if there's a way to lock it. I don't see a way to lock it. I guess I could put a piece of tape on there or something, but I probably will just throw it away because if it doesn't do what I need it to do, it's useless to me. So I just wanted to caution you on that. There's a little pencil in here, so there's a lever to take the pencil out, but there's no way to tighten this. So I guess I have to get a better one, and that will probably just go in the trash. Now, this is from Dollar Tree also, and I bought this months ago. I was just going to paint it, distress it, make it real prim. It's just a wooden tray. And it was just going to be like a catch-all tray on my table here. But like I need another one because I'm filling baskets up with all these odds and end things that don't really have a place. But yesterday, I thought, now I'm going to show you this chart because it's a freebie. And it's from Pinker and Pumpkin. Pinker and Pumpkin on her blog. And I was looking at these 3 pumpkins without doing the lettering. And I think it would fit perfect. See that? So the length fits, the height fits. So I think I'm going to make that with the 3 pumpkins and put it inside here. And probably paint this like a brown or like a rusty orange. I'm not sure. Or maybe I might do it like a cream color, like an off-white, and then antique it. So it'll be kind of an off-white brownish antique. But that is a cool idea. So this is free. This was $1.25. So these are at Dollar Tree. So try that out. I will get to it one day. And more haul. This is from Hobby Lobby. I got it yesterday. Let me take this out. I love these colors. Look at that. I don't know what count it is. I think it's at least a 32, and it doesn't say on the tag. Now, I was with my mom in Asheville, North Carolina the other day, and Weaverville is right near Asheville. There's a Hobby Lobby, and we went in there, and this one is called Earth Tones, and I saw this in there, and I had seen it before, and I really liked it, and I went over and looked again, and it was $9.99. So I came home, and I thought, well, I don't know if I really want it, but I mean, look at those colors. They're gorgeous, fall colors. So I went home, and then yesterday I went here to Johnson City to my LNS for stitching group, and I decided that I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and just buy one. And I went, and this one was marked $6.99. So I grabbed it. It was the only one of this color. The other bundle is like a gray, and I'm not sure what other colors, but I don't really like gray and black and things. I like warmy earth tones. Warmy, that's a new word, right? So anyway, I looked it up online last night. This color is supposed to be $9.99, and the gray with the cool tones is $6.99. So whoever priced them priced it wrong. And I got lucky and grabbed that one. And if I go back and there's more, I might grab a couple more if they're priced wrong again. But anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors in there. Love it. You only see, let me see. There's another in there. Perfect for fall. Thanksgiving things. All right, more haul. Went to a yard sale. Got these for $1 each. Of course, I will be putting something in them besides what's in them. But they're marked $1 on the back, but they were at a church rummage sale and they were $1 each, and I just took them and gave them $1. So, and then at the retreat, I forgot I had these two on the freebie table, and I got these. This one says, every stitch I make, every break I take relieves my stress and I feel great. And I thought that was a cute saying. And I would do it in prim colors, not like this with the bright. That was really cute. So that was on the freebie table. And then also this Bent Creek, it's called Winter Arches. Now, I wouldn't do it like this, but when I saw that as a stand-up, I thought the house would look really cool as a stand-up, or the Christmas tree, or the Santa. I'm not Santa, the snowman. But, again, I would do it prim. I wouldn't do bright white. But that's future plans. I might get that done. Now we will head over to punch needle. So if you're here just for the punch needle, thank you for being patient. So I have been doing some things for a shop owner, and some of them are for her, and some are shop samples, the models. I am a model puncher, not a model stitcher. And one of the things that I just finished, I have 8, and I showed them all one time. A note in here, I'm going to take that out. Heartstring Samplery, Be Sweet. And I just finished this. And here it is. Came out really good. Now, I had an idea for this, but she already has a plan. So I contacted her and asked her if she wanted to use my idea, but she said she already has something. So this will just go back to her as like this, and then she will mount it onto whatever she has. But I wanted to show you my idea just because I like to think outside the box for my finishes. And this I got at a antique mall. I think it was $13. It's old. It's very old. But I was thinking how perfect. And I'm going to try to hold this up here. This would look on here. Wouldn't that look cool? So that is an option that you would probably not think about for punch needle. And then I'm going to show you what I was going to put behind it. Let me get that. All right, so I have this trim. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I coffee stained it. Now, it has that stripe in it, but if I put it just like that, I'm going to try to hold it on here so you can see. There, that would have given it a little contrast between it. So definitely think outside the box when you're doing these finishing. Doing your finishing. This again, it's Hobby Lobby, and I coffee stained it. But here's what it's called. And I would have just hidden that stripe because I don't think it would have looked good with that. But so I have something else that I'm going to try to do and put on that once it's done. And then this is what I'm doing next in punch needle. I'm doing this pattern. This is Brenda Gervais. Now I'm only doing this triangle in the middle, the arch, because she sent me a picture of, well, she did it on a copy mission. She has an old antique iron. So another think outside the box. And that middle part will fit perfectly on that iron. So I'm just doing the center part, the arch with the Santa in it. And that I think is going to be gorgeous. It's all done with Valdani threads. And let me see. I think that is actually it. Only 20 minutes. Wow. I always think I have so much to talk about, but it doesn't take long. Again, if you haven't watched my last video, the spring retreat in March is sold out. I do have a waiting list. I think 5 people on the waiting list. So if you are interested in that, I can add you on the waiting list. And I mentioned So Tattered. Check her out. Daisy K's Primitives. When people ask me what is my favorite flosstube channel, Daisy K's Primitives is my favorite because everything she stitches, I love. We both have the same taste. We both sometimes do the same patterns. She just posted a video of her fall decor in her home. It's no talking. It's not a regular floss tube. She's just videoing with music and showing you all the things in her home. And it's just gorgeous, gorgeous primitives. So you definitely need to check that out. I'm going to put the link down in the description box. And then also another channel to check out is Cynthia Brew. It's Brew, Stitching in the Light. She also does primitives. So do check her channel out. I will link all of these down below. And the Appalachian Stitcher, Renee, she was at our retreat last week, or the week before last, whenever it was. And she just posted a video and she shows some recap from the retreat. So be sure to check her channel out. And I will also link that down below. So that, I think, is it, everybody. Again, I'm close to 3,000. I didn't check before this, but I might be there, but I don't think I am. But last time I checked, it was like less than 30 that I need it to get to 3,000, and then we'll have some good giveaways. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so already. For the giveaways, you must be a public subscriber, which means I have to be able to go on your page, and at the top it says channels. And when I click on channels, and I'm going to insert a picture here, when I click on channels, this is what I need to see. I need to see all the channels that you're subscribed to so that I can make sure that I am there and verify that, because this is an appreciation giveaway for my subscribers. So I have to be able to verify that. And so always check that. And I will see you on the next floss tube. I should tell you my future plans before I get off. Today is Sunday, and I am going camping Thursday to Sunday this next weekend, and then the following Thursday to Sunday. And that, I think, is the last of my vintage camper group camping. And then the end of November, 1st of December, I am going to Lori Brecklin's Christmas open house, and she has a stitching day, and I can't wait to go to that. It's just over 4 hours from me, so I got taking my camper and staying at a campground for the weekend. And some of the girls from the retreat are going to be there, so I'm excited to see them again and meet some new girls that are coming to the March retreat that I haven't met yet. So that should be a fantastic day at Lori Brecklin's Not Forgotten Farm. And then from there, when I leave there in Virginia, I go to Pennsylvania to see my sons, and I'll be up there for 3 or 4 days. And I get to go to Stitches Unlimited and Hodgepodge, and my favorite little thrift store, which is Lancaster County Reuse, which is like a thrift store for crafters. Can't wait to get in there and dig around in there. So I will be in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So that, I think, is all of my future plans as far as travel. So if you're going to be at Lori's, I'll see you there. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.